New study finds startling statistics about sexual assaults on college campuses. More than 150,000 students were surveyed. 1 in 4 reported unwanted sexual contact. It's a trend that is also impacting some ECU students. WNCT's Josh Birch actually spoke with school officials and a student who says she was raped. Josh, what exactly is being done?
Well, Angela, as you can imagine, it was a very difficult interview to do, and the student told me not enough was being done in her case. But school officials say they're doing all they can to ensure students feel safe and to try to eliminate sexual assaults on campus.
He was like, it was just a mistake, like, stop, it's not that big of a deal.
For this ECU student whose identity will remain anonymous, January 17th, 2015 is a date she'll never forget. It was on that day, after a frat party, she says she was raped.
I was beating on his chest, like telling him to get off of me because it hurt so bad, and that I didn't want to do this, and he was like, no, let me finish, and I was like, no, stop.
The student she says did it. She only met the night before. She says he continually asked her for sex, and despite saying no multiple times, he did it anyway. The event has led to PTSD.
One of my dreams was of him killing my family, and my most recent dream didn't even have to do with him, but it did have to do with being raped.
After it happened, she struggled with what to do next. She didn't report it right away, and after finally reporting it to the university and police, an investigation did not find enough evidence to prosecute. She feels as if her case wasn't handled as seriously as it should have been.
I have not seen a victim treated unfairly or unjustly, and we really do our best to just be understanding.
Prior to this year, ECU only had one person to oversee Title IX, which sexual assaults fall under. After hearing students voice concerns, they trained everyone in the Office of Rights and Responsibilities to handle these cases, bringing that number up to 7.
That office receives a lot of reports that have to be investigated. We have to be thoughtful in our sanctioning if we do find a student responsible.
In 2013, 15 sexual assaults were reported at ECU, down from 21 in 2012. Despite more attention on the issue, ECU police say many victims still don't know what they should do.
With sexual assaults, we all encourage people not to shower or to wash because you're pretty much getting rid of evidence.
ECU Police Lieutenant Derry Stormer says sometimes the process of bringing charges is long and difficult. That's why they try to be there as much as they can for the victim.
Could it be faster? It could be, but this is the system.
And while her life will never be the same, this student says the university needs to do more to educate others.
They need to urge people. If this happens to them or anybody they know, they need to say something.
Now, school officials say in these cases they have to make sure the rights of both parties are protected before a decision is made. The school also offers a number of resources for victims. We put a link to them on our website, WNCT.com. Josh Birch, 9 on your side.
Thank you, Josh. Currently, more than 1,000 rape kits in the state remain untested in at least 2 cities, Charlotte and Fayetteville. Money from the U.S. Department of Justice and the New York District Attorney will hopefully help process those kits. Later this week, we'll take a look at how this issue impacts areas in the East.